Hey Libra, welcome to your soul path reading. For those of you that are new, I am an intuitive, so what comes through the channel is from spirit. Take it as it resonates, leave the rest behind. For those of you returning, thank you, I appreciate it. It took me all day, and in fact, before we get going, I'm gonna spray a little Aqua de Florida. Okay. Took me all day to get started with the readings. There was just this really icky energy. In fact, I even changed my clothes after I did Virgo's reading. Like, there was just this ick. And so hopefully it's gone. I also want to apologize for the lighting. Okay. I thought it was really funny. Okay, longest day of darkness, and my ring light broke. I'm like, oh, spirit, can you be any funnier? All right. So that's how life has been. That's also like today is the launch of my 2 books. And Celestial Spark, the paperback is, I'm not taking that many, spirit. The paperback is just fine and out there and everything. But if you go to from the Diary of Woo, like nothing. I'm like, oh, spirit. Okay, so just take what resonates today. If it doesn't resonate, okay, I've gone through the playlists. I have renamed everything in alignment with Celestial Spark. If one of the other playlist names sparks you up, follow that energy. The skies, as Spirit has told me, the skies have shifted so much since the discovery of the planets, and over our lifetimes they have shifted. The shift has gotten greater. So they just want you to know that as things shift, as planets shift, as alignments shift, you may not be drawn to really resonate with a lot of what you are hearing in your sun. Okay, so just let that kind of wash over you and find each week, just find the bits and pieces that call to you. Okay. So if you would like to connect with me, all the information is down below. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Okay, people will not find the messages without your support. And you can also find everything about me at MindsetUnicorn.me. Okay, so collective. Okay, fire and birth. You are birthing passion, I feel like, right? But make sure that you don't get burned. And you might get burned, right? You might be trying to control your heart in all of this. You're like, if I just pressure everything down, pressurize it, right? I'm going to get a diamond. But they're like, no, you won't. Okay, that's a myth. You will not get a diamond. You'll just get burned. Okay? So we're looking at the 7 mirrors of essence today. Okay, so we've got self-reflection. Thank you. Fears. Thank you. Ancestral wounds. Thank you. Karmic lessons. Thank you. Okay, soul retrieval. Soul retrieval, thank you. Biases and judgments, thank you. And in you, I see me, which is how the divine partnership rolls, right? And underneath it all is your hidden inner hero, okay? Moon and Leo, right? Part of what is reflected in all of this is your desire to be seen as the rescuer that you are. Okay, rescuing animals, rescuing people. I rescue and fix things. Okay, time to let that go. Self-reflection. Okay, Sun in Capricorn, status. You're like, I work hard, I want to be given what I am worth. And you want to be seen for your worth, but that may not be what is best for your goals. Just like the information for Celestial Spark, I felt like, right, there was a lot of information that has been hidden in the past, like for the Blu-rays. And there was this hidden energy, right, to protect that collective before it was needed for them to start rising up and awakening. Like, there's something about you, Libra, that is being hidden for a purpose. And you're meant to just let spirit and universe and soul space guide it. Okay? Your fears: eclipse in Scorpio, regeneration. Okay? You're in the eye of the storm, whether it is about you're already being married, or like the auric energy left over from a marriage, or a desire to marry. Okay, you're in this eye of the storm and you are fearful of whatever the next step is. Your ancestral wounds: Sun in Cancer. Okay, I feel like you may come from a little bit of that gypsy sort of energy, which ancestrally your people would have recognized, right? That home is where the heart is. But there's something with you where you're like, nope, where I'm at right now, like you've taken those ancestral wounds from someone, could be from yourself as an inner child, right? But you've taken and you've shelled yourself in, right? Like, nope, this is home. Never going to be another home. I can't leave this home. This is where I stay. Okay. And there's a real underlying missing of happiness, of not knowing that you are home. Okay, the karmic lesson here is, right, chasing that happiness. The sun in Sagittarius, chasing this territorial, possessive energy rather than being at peace within your emotions, right? And not sharing your emotions. Like, you take those emotions within. We've got Cancer, we've got the Camel. You take those emotions within and you store them. And then they're going to take care of me for the next decade. And then I'll go find some more emotions and I'll store them. And they're going to take care of me for the next decade. Okay? And you're going to keep learning karmic lessons that are going to bring these emotions to the surface until you allow yourself to be your emotional core. Okay? Soul retrieval, eclipse in Aries. Okay? Collaboration. You do not let people help you. You do not let anyone help you, whether this is in work, whether this is in family, whether this is in anything, love. You get fiery, you get, again, possessive, territorial, you don't like collaboration, and that goes back to inner childhood wounds, where you were not taken care of in whatever situation it was. You go all the way back to, when was I taught it's better to just do it myself? Wherever that is, you need to heal that part. Okay? Because bias in judgments, moon in Pisces. Okay? When you sleep, your dreams, the emotions are so connected, right? You may even energetically be connecting with this person that you truly love and are calling in. Maybe connecting with your true desires and dreams. But when you are awake, anyone following that, there's almost like an envy, a jealousy that comes up within you. Okay, in you I see me, sun in Scorpio. Okay, There is someone that has opened up the fire within you. You have been through a death and a rebirth, and yet it's such a mysterious thing where you just, it's almost like you don't know how to judge the passions within you. So let's go ahead and take a deeper look at all of this, okay? Self-reflection, status, right? Look at me. This goes back to inner childhood wounds, Queen of Pentacles, okay, and the Fool, right? I just want to be seen for what I'm doing now, but what I'm doing now keeps changing. And that seems very bothersome to you, right? Especially in terms of your fears here with this regeneration, like the auric energy of community, okay, marriage, foundation, okay, in the storm here, yeah, because something has ended or is ending, and you're afraid of the movement forward, Chariot, the World. Okay, your ancestral wounds here of home. Yeah. Okay, this is why you do not like to, this is why your emotions are hidden so deeply inside. Okay, the Tower with the Page of Wands. Whatever this ancestral wound is, like you had the foundation knocked out from underneath you in this life, a past life, your ancestors, and it brought about a darkness that you cannot speak about. Okay, and if this is something that happened to you and you feel Hierophant at the bottom here, like you were not protected, this has been a repeated cycle for generations. And nobody's talking about it, right? Spirit says it's time for you to talk. Okay, let those emotions come out, right? Because the karmic lessons, right? Spirit says, I've brought you energetically everything you need for the alignment to start feeling these emotions and to start sharing these emotions. Okay? Your inner child is scared of these emotions, but these emotions coming out are everything that's going to start sparking all of these wishes you have, right? But again, inner child is like, we don't talk about things. No, we just don't do that. So soul retrieval, right? I can handle everything myself. Yeah. Okay. When the one that you love has hurt you so badly, King of Cups, 5 of Swords, and you just put a band-aid on it and keep going, right? Like, my heart feels that. You don't want to let anyone in, okay? My heart feels that. But in your dreams, right, it's very different, okay? The Lovers. You are very connected to a divine partnership. The Sun, okay? When you wake up, then you're alone, okay? With just your emotions. Your emotions are the light, okay? Your emotions are the sun for this rebirth, this death and rebirth, okay? In you, I see me, passion, Okay, but you are resisting this. 10 of Wands. The universe is dragging you forward towards this ending, and you're like, no, 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 no. Okay? 10 of Cups. What's waiting for you is immense happiness. Okay? The church represents the soul, heart, space, bliss. Okay? But there's 5 of Cups. You are afraid to take that risk. Okay? Because there are wounds that need to be healed. There are things that need to be said. What else does Spirit want to share with you? Okay. Yeah. All right. 6 of Cups. I feel like you feel disembodied from your life because you're imagining life differently, right? Ace of Cups. And the universe is trying to give you what you're manifesting, but you're like, I'll just block this all with my shiny cup here, and then I don't actually have to deal with it coming into my reality. Right? Like, I don't want all of that because that feels terrifying. Immense happiness feels terrifying because, right? Home, heart, it can all be taken away. Right? So full in reverse. In your head, right? This heart wound just keeps growing. That part of yourself, that wounded part of yourself, is just going to keep growing and growing. You don't want that stuck up here. Okay. Yeah, 7 of Swords. What if you, again, let that death and rebirth happen? Then what would grow? Right? It would take talking about those secrets. You talked a little bit about it, 7 of Pentacles, but most of it, especially the big hurts and the big wishes, you have kept to yourself. You may have even, like, I'm getting you climbing trees as a kid and just hiding up there in the trees, away from everyone, right? Again, okay, the Hermit, right? I can do it myself, and when the emotions creep in, I'll just climb my tree and be. Okay, there we have King of Cups again. I feel like you have called in love, right? It is trying to break through. Again, the sun, but you are like, nope, just darkness. No sun, please. Just darkness. Let's see what else Spirit wants to share. There is a new person that's going to come into your life that's going to re-stir up all of these feelings that you have been trying to squish down. Okay? And the deceptive mask is going to get harder and harder to wear. Okay? Because I feel like it's going to be unrequited, but it may be, I almost feel like it's karmic, right? Like, Spirit's like, let's see if you've learned the lessons of love. Okay, we're going to send this secondary karmic energy to you. See if you are going to repeat a cycle, or if you're going to take off your mask and say, no, I recognize that this is a repeat and this is not what I want. I've actually connected with my energetic true partner and that's what I want, right? Like it's going to be like Spirit's just like, I don't want to say playing games, but in a way it's just, are you ready for the next level? Okay. Oliver might bark. He hears Caitlin coming back home and her and father. Okay. Right. Alex. You hear Alex? Okay. It will be blissful and you will find yourself being able to be in this situation where you feel like it's safe because, again, you don't have to put any emotions in it. It could be a rekindling for someone and you're like, oh, this is safe. I don't have to put any emotions in it, right? But whatever comes to the surface that makes it hard to wear this mask is going to push you into having to heal this old wound, forgiving your ancestors, forgiving your parents, to move into that, energy of an ending, right? Right? Inner child heals, then you'll make the effort for what you are truly passionate about, which is this past life, very divine connection. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull an oracle. Ooh, that came out really quickly. All right. Yeah, it's all about getting into your emotions with your divine partner. Okay, 29 breaks down to 11, which breaks down to 2. Okay, right? Get clear about your emotions, what you have hoped for, what you have manifested, and kind of let that sun in, right? On the other side of that is happiness. If you can just allow yourself to release all of this that you've got kind of stuck here and stuck here. All right. So I hope this helped you, Libra. I hope you guys have a beautiful rest of the week. I have finished your end of the year readings. I'm doing sneak peeks on TikTok this week, and then you'll get them next week, okay? So have a happy new year. See you guys then. All right, bye.